Hi everyone, welcome to our Thursday night card class. Now you may have seen that when I put up my reminder that I was going to be doing a Facebook Live tonight, I had in there that we were going to play with some brusho. But I come in and I had a little bit of a play in my room this afternoon and I got rather inky. There we go, you can see I got rather inky, but I had a lot of fun playing with what I had thought about in my mind for quite a while, and I wanted to see whether it worked, and it did. So I've changed what we're going to do tonight. So we're going to be playing with some Isocol and some inks and some glossy cardstock, so we should all be having a really good time. So sorry if you were expecting brusho, but we will do that next week probably. So I have a few things to chat about while everyone's coming in. The first thing is that, hi everyone sort of jumped in at the same time. The first thing that I wanted to tell you about was, ta-da, let me get rid of that so you can see the whole catalogue cover. Isn't that gorgeous? So over on my blog, I have a form to fill out if you wish to request a catalogue. And then I will be popping them down on our mailing selector, and Stampin' Up! Will send them out to everyone around the 18th of May. So if you are wanting a catalogue, if you have a demonstrator already, please request one from your demonstrator. And if you are a demonstrator, then you'll be getting your own, so you won't need to request one from me. So that's what we have. Super exciting. So that's over on my blog. Now the other thing that's coming shortly, and I will probably do another video showing you all of this stuff, but next month we have we have a bundle to celebrate the 30th anniversary for Stampin' Up, and it will be a share what you love. It's all too new. I've got to get used to it all. Share what you love bundles, and customers can pre-order this. I got mine yesterday, so I will do a little unboxing. So this is the first bundle. There's 3 bundles. So you get a stamp set, very vanilla cardstock, new color of Inkpad, and new style of Inkpad, and so you get them in Grapefruit Grove and Old Olive, plus a clear block, and you will get a very vanilla note cards and envelopes for free. So that's the first bundle. The second bundle is a little more, please. So you will get 2 stamp sets, vanilla cardstock, the Share What You Love cardstock pack, some doilies, ink pads, some ribbons, some coloured pearls, and you will get some very vanilla envelopes for free, and also an embellishment kit for free. So, and then if that's not enough, there is a third bundle which includes all of the stuff mentioned in the previous bundle, plus designer series paper, and also you will get a textured impressions embossing folder in the kit, plus you will get a limited edition Stampin' Up! Statement of My Heart stamp set, and you cannot get this anywhere else except in this big bundle. You'll get envelopes for free, and you'll also get an embellishment for free, and you will also be able to get the In Colour collection early. Leanne, if you can go and request one, that would be great. So if you could do that, that would be wonderful. And the last thing to mention is my online code club. So if you are looking to get retired items, head over, when you do your shopping, use the code. So let's come back to me. Heaven forbid. Let's just actually get straight into our technique, and I'll show you how I got nice and inky. How about that? Okay, so we are going to be using some glossy cardstock. I'm going to pop one away because I only want one sheet at the moment. The other one is, this is going to be a purely playtime, okay? So this is just going to be a whole heap of fun and a bit of play. So I'm going to be using Isocol. Now you can find this, it's just rubbing alcohol. You can find it in the supermarket, and it's usually in the medicine section, you know, where all your Panadols and all of that sort of stuff is, and it's generally either on the bottom shelf or right on the top. So the bottle has changed. The last one I bought quite a few years ago was a tall skinny bottle, but this one's a little short one. So but it's got the little alligator on the front. So, and what I've done is I've just popped it into a spritzer bottle. Okay, so the one that I played with today was I used Dapper Denim and Bermuda Bay, but I'm just wondering if I should try Sweet Sugar Plum and Fresh Fig for something different. I'm thinking that I might do that. And you also need a Ziploc bag. Now, I have done this technique on watercolor paper and it works really, really well, but I thought this time I'm going to try it. I did it with watercolor paper and water, obviously, but this time I'm going to try it on gloss cardstock with the alcohol. So to start with, oh, and I also have down, you've noticed that I've got this black shiny thing going on. This is a whopping big, it's massive. It is a reusable hot plate liner, okay? So this is just from the, I think it was $10. It was just in the barbecue section of the supermarket. And it's basically a Teflon sheet, so you can emboss on it, you know, things wipe off. It's pretty cool, and you can cut it down to size if you want it a little bit smaller. So it is a massive, I don't know whether it says, well, oh yeah, 500 millimeters by 400 millimeters, so 50 centimeters by 40 centimeters squared. Okay, so that's where I got this from. Now, I am going to squish down some colour onto, and I want to do it fairly bold because this is a fairly light colour. So I've just squished down some of my Sweet Sugar Plum onto a Ziploc bag, okay? And that is not going to dry because it's on, you know, plastic. So then on my gloss, my glossy cardstock, hey everyone coming in, I'm just going to spritz my rubbing alcohol, my Isocol, and then I'm going to take my Ziploc bag, just get you into frame, and I'm going to squish it on there. Whew, I'll probably be headachy, and you should work with the windows opened or something if you're going to use this. Okay, so that's just putting down a first layer of colour. Okay, and you can just leave it as one colour if you like. Yeah, I had a Tim Holtz one and it's looking a little bit tired. So you'll see as that's drying, a lot of those splush marks are sort of filling up as well. So I'm just going to give that a bit of a wipe down. Okay, and then next I'm going to come in with my Fresh Fig. Oh, that's pretty potent, that smell, so I shouldn't be doing it in here with my doors shut. So my next colour is the Fresh Fig, so this one's Sweet Sugar Plum, and I'm going to give this one another quick spritz, just really lightly this time. And I'm going to come in with my second colour, but not so much. And you can sort of squish your bag a little bit. And that's what look you get. So it's a really different, and as that, like where the alcohol has been, it will sort of like mute and push itself down together. Where have I lost this? As you can see, I've been having a great old time in here. If you are going out to dinner or something after you've played with your stamps, you might want to wear gloves. You do get quite messy if you want to do it with your hands. So how cool is that technique? So this is where there's been more alcohol, and this area here where it's a bit more harsh hasn't been sprayed. But you can give that a really light spray if you want it to just blend a little bit, just really lightly. And that will sort of that will open that up. So now I would use this piece either for a background, or I would die cut bits out of it. Oops, I should show it to you, shouldn't I? Or I would die cut bits out of it, and yeah, exactly. Just, you know, it's nice being inky. So I think I like those colours. That's really cool. You can emboss first, like emboss in white or in clear, and really smush that Ziploc bag into it, so you can get those colours happening. but you can end up with some really, really pretty patterns. This is the blue one that I did earlier today. Oh, I've used it for a card, but I had a lot more alcohol spritzed onto it before I put my blue. So with that one I used Bermuda Bay and Dapper Denim. So that pulled out that one. And the card, now I will try and make sure that that ink is a little bit dry on my hands, because my card that I've made over here is white. So I've just made a fairly simple card because I wanted to keep all that blue texture and stuff going on. So just a really simple card for that one. And so I've used the Stitched Shapes framelets and picked up the colours of the ink that I've used. The For You is from the Mini Treats bag thinlets, which is on the retiring list, and then just a couple of sequins to finish it off. So I just kept that one really, really simple. But I will have to have a bit more of, I'll have to go and make something with this one and then pop it up on my blog when I pop this post up. So that's that one. Now this one is purely playtime, okay? I've got another piece of glossy cardstock and I've never tried this before, okay? So it might be a total flop or it might be really good. I have no idea. So, but the best things come from playing, do they not? Okay, what shall I use? Let's try, I'm gonna pull out my blends, okay? So, oh, and I'm just going to, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just playing because I just want to see what this is going to look like. So, squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. So I'm just going to pop that down and put some darker one. This one is Night of Navy, I think. I just wanted to see how it would react, basically, because this could lead to many, many things. Night of Navy. Being an alcohol marker, I want to see how it reacts with Isocol. Okay. It may not do anything, but you got to try these things, right? Is anything going to happen? It'll be just my luck, nothing happens. And I don't think anything is. So it's obviously not like alcohol inks. Nothing. Oh, what a letdown. Absolutely nothing. Well, that's a bit of a boo, isn't it? I might as well just wipe that off. Look, it doesn't even take that off. Oh dear. Nothing. I thought it might, you know, give a nice speckled look or something, but zippo. We'll put that aside and call that a failure, shall we? Let's bring these ones back in here that did work. So this is it. We're short, sharp and shiny tonight. Very, very quick tutorial tonight. So that's it. I'm going to go and have a play. Yeah, absolutely nothing with that one. So I'm going to go and find something to cut these out with for my dies. I'm thinking some leaves, something, yeah, I've got some ideas. I'll have to look through a catalogue and see what dies I can use on this to pick out, even the Big Happy Birthday. So I will come back. I will probably have a play with that tomorrow. And if you want to see the results of what I make with this, then check out my blog in a couple of days and also probably on my Facebook page. So cool. I will quickly come back to me and say thank you very much for watching me. It's super, super quick tonight. And we will see you next Thursday night, and I will have brush show next week, unless of course something comes up and I find something else to play with, but I don't think so. Brush show next week. Okay, thank you very much and we'll see you later.